recording? Yep. Right, so what we've got is a key. That puts the power on from the battery to the mover. So inside your battery locker here, little key point, there's only one way it'll go in.
Yep.
Push it in, turn it, you feel it click.
Yep.
Okay? To put the mover on, so if you just hang on to the handset for me. So to put the mover on, obviously it requires a spanner. Put the spanner facing forward and as low as you can get it. If you start from this angle and put it down there, like you're just going to smack your knuckles on the ground.
Right.
Okay? So pointing forward and as low as you can, extend it, clunk on. Do not put your foot or leg anywhere near that, because if you lose that and it comes flying back, it's going to be painful.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it doesn't go clunk, then it's not attached. If it wasn't on, it would just fly back. Okay. I tend to leave that spanner on. The reason for that is to remind me that if I've used this to get onto the car, I want to get that off. If I've left the spanner on, before you move away, always walk around your car and make sure everything's closed and secure. That spanner there then will remind you, if you have forgotten to take it off, it's still on.
Right.
Don't drive down the road with that, it's going to shred the tyres, and also the moving gearbox is obviously going to damage that as well.
Yeah.
Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off now, but normally that obviously leave that on because I don't want to move it because he's inside the boat. So take it off, keep that spanner under control, otherwise that will fly back.
Yeah.
So when you're not using the mover, always take the mover off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So once we've put the mover on, once you go through the process of. So once the mover's on, you can take the handbrake off. Okay? Because the mover is holding it in position.
Yeah.
Okay, if you imagine if you use the mover to get onto the pitch, first things first is handbrake on, then mover off. Don't do it the other way around. If the caravan's going to be shooting off if you're on a slopey pitch, trying to stop something like a ton of caravan is not going to be easy unless you just happen to be by the brake and you pull the handbrake off.
Yeah.
Okay, so handbrake off. Also, you've got to be aware of the motor mover steers it, not the jockey wheel.
Right.
Okay, the jockey wheel has got to be able to turn. So if you can see that there, that can lock up into there.
Yes.
So if that is sitting on top of that, the jockey wheel is just going to drag instead of following it. Okay, so just make sure that's clear there. Then we can switch the handset on. So if you press both green buttons at the same time until you see a green light and take your fingers off, that's it. So we've now got power to the handset switched on.
Right.
You can see we've got a outline of the caravan. So we've got pointy end, pointy end. So that's forward, that's backwards. And we've got four corners that turn it.
Right.
So that one there, if we're pointing that way, operates the offside wheel and pushes the nose left. That one does the opposite, pushes the nose right.
Right.
If you press opposite corners, it'll actually operate the movers opposite ways to more or less pivot on its axis.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And obviously if you're looking backwards, that one can obviously turn the back or from the angles from that, looking at it that way.
Right.
Orange button does nothing on this model. That's for the auto version. Speed control we have. So when you switch it on, it defaults to fast forward.
Right.
Okay. You can slow it down by pressing that button there. So different settings for speed. If the green light's that side, that's the slower setting. Even though it's not rapid when you're on the fast setting, but you can control it quite well, even up to the back of a car on the fast setting anyway, but if you want to, you can reduce the speed.
For the start, it might be better at the slower speed.
Yeah, possibly. As soon as you get used to it, you'll realise,
Okay.
Okay. So it is quite they are very good, these things are.
Yeah.
Very good, especially for putting your wheel lock on. So just inching that back enough to line the... have a look in the wheel here. You've got the receiver. That's the receiver for the wheel lock. Using the mover is the best way of lining that up. So the big hole on the spoke there has got to be dead centre of that yellow one there, yeah? So if that, as long as that's in line with that, then you can take the dust cap off, which is that yellow one, take that off, put the wheel lock in position. There's a little bolt that slides in, screw that in, put the lock in, and that's it, it's secure.
Right.
Arco wheel locks are the best.
Yeah.
They are the best.
So basically this has got to turn slightly more to get that.
Exactly, So you can use your mover to do that.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier. You're just sitting here lining it up. I had it on my previous caravan, which I didn't have a mover, and trying to line that up without a mover, it is, especially on a bit of a slopey pitch, it's so difficult to do. So mover just tweaks it back or forward.
Basically to do that you just use the forward.
Yeah, forward or back, depending on where you need to manoeuvre it.
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah.
So it's not too difficult.
No.
Obviously, if you've never done it before, everything can be difficult. But
yes.
Once you get used to it, remember to put your wheel lock on. So when you get in position on pitch, once you've got it level, get the wheel lock on, then put the legs down. If you put the wheel lock on if you put the legs down first, then you've still got to move that. You have to put the legs back up again to tweak it a little bit to get the
And if
wheel.
you've had to do it manually, it's another ball ache.
Oh, it will be. It will be.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what Pete's up to now. Okay, happy with that? So on the process, obviously, of bringing the mover off, obviously handbrake on first, mover off the wheel, then you need to shut down. So you shut down the handset by pressing the one green button. It's two to, don't ask me why, it's two to switch it on, just press off, that's it.
Right.
So, or after about a minute of non-use, it switches itself off anyway because of saving the battery. That's it. So also make sure you take the key out.
Yeah. Would you move the caravan with the door shut or?
Good point. Right, on this surface, I know it's smooth. It's not going to connect with anything.
If
you're going over
grass or
well, grass, I wouldn't have thought it was going to damage it. But if there's rocks in that grass, or you're going over a curb, that could get ripped off.
Yeah.
And the likelihood it won't damage the door; it will damage the frame. If that's damaged there, that means a whole new box.
Right.
If you're lucky, it's damaged the door, but no, it's likely to damage the box.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new box, which is obviously quite rather expensive.
If the motor moves.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay. The other thing is with that, do not put that on the A-frame. Do not put it on the car roof, because if you drive off with that still there,
this is the most expensive.
Exactly. Right. Let's see where it is up to now. So, engineer's just going to be a bit with the van, so he's going to be 10 minutes or so at least. Alright, so if you're happy then, we'll go back to George now.
Yeah.
And sort out the other bits with him.
Yeah.
Then hopefully the engineer will be finished by then and we can connect your car.